Gaya Ajin Gyalbasu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to send a matter of urgent public importance. Mr. Speaker, yesterday NNPP has issued import permit to Dangote for a sole importation of petroleum product in this country. Mr. Speaker, NNPP belongs to all Nigerians, and there are other importers of this petroleum product in this country, and they have all the infrastructure.
Just introduce the subject matter so that we can get a seconder, please.
Okay. I tried to move that Dangote was given sole importation permit of petroleum products. I moved this motion. I so moved, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder, please? Again, you cannot misguide in a class. If I ask you, you don't know, just say you don't know. It doesn't require a seconder.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I remain Benjamin Okezie Carlo. I represent the good people of Nigeria, starting from Bende Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I rise to assist some of our new members who are desirous of presenting motions to be well.
Honorable Dogwa, please can you approach the chair?
Sorry.
To be well guided by the rules of the House. It is expected that when you want to move a motion of urgent public importance, first, you have to do a written work that must be presented to the Speaker ahead of time for him not to be taken unawares. That is one. Secondly, when the time is given to you to make your presentation, you will seek the permission of the House in line with Order 8, Rule 4, seeking for suspension of the House rule to enable it be heard. And in doing that, it is expected that the topic that you want to present has all the elements of urgency embedded in it. If it is not as urgent as you may think it is, it will come under notice so that members who have pre-knowledge of what you want to discuss, research, prepare for it, and contribute during debate. So I think the House rule that has been handed over to us during induction is for this purpose. Let us consult it the more. The issue you raise is very topical. I leave it for the Speaker to rule on that, but I just wanted other members who may want to come up for issues of urgent public importance to be well guided. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, DS. May I call on the suspension of the rules so that can we get a proposal to suspend the rules so that we can take this particular motion?
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, my respected colleagues. Mr. Speaker, I beg of your indulgence to say that the same mover of the motion, sir, should be allowed to move for the suspension of our rules.
Correct. So,
now get the consent
Honorable,
of members.
can you move that we suspend our rules to take this motion if it is urgent enough?
Yes, and we put it to question, sir, with due respect.
And then we put it to question.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, I hereby apply
we
for
cannot take the decision
suspension
now.
of Mr. Speaker, my name is Gali Mustafa Tijani, member representing Gaya Ajingi Albasu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I apply for the suspension of Order 8, Rule 4. I so moved.
Any seconder? Honorable Idem.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. My name is Idem Unyime, member representing Ukanafun, Orowanam Federal Constituency of Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion as moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable colleagues. Those who are in support that we suspend the rules to take this particular motion should say aye.
Aye.
Those against should say nay. The ayes have it. We take the second leg. Those who are in support of this motion to be taken now should say aye. Those who are against should say nay. The ayes have it. So please go ahead and present your motion.
Mr. Speaker, I remain Gali Mustafa Tijani, member representing Gaya Ajingi Albasu Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, NNPP Limited yesterday issued import permit to Dangote Petrochemical as a sole importer of petroleum product to this country. Mr. Speaker, that is not what should have been, because there are other importers of this petroleum product over the years in this country, and they are doing wonderfully well. And they have employed so many Nigerians, and they have built so much infrastructure. Therefore, I so moved, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable colleague.
My
honorable
prayer,
colleague.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my prayer is that this...
Please sit down. Do you have a written copy of this motion? Do you have a written copy? Not yet. So how can you come and present without having a written paper for us to put as a record? So what are your prayers?
My prayer, Mr. Speaker, is to quickly... Mr. Speaker, is... Mr. Speaker,
what are your prayers, please?
My prayer is that NNPC should hold on, and the proper investigation and procedure should be applied in issuing this import permit.
So, honorable colleagues, we put the question. Those who are in support of this motion should say aye. Aye. Those who are against should say nay. The nays have it. Thank you.